Today I want to go over a stretch that is super duper important for your hip flexors. All of us working out at home, we're sitting a lot. A lot of people are doing home exercise programs for their glutes and their butts, and it involves putting your body in a lot of flexion positions. And if you are lucky enough to have a Peloton bike, then you're also in a flexion position. If you're jogging, this will also help you too, because it helps to stretch out those hip flexors. So let's get started. With everybody being super into online workout subscription programs, there's a lot of people doing exercises that are like this, and like this, and like this. And interestingly enough, you're getting a good workout here, but this part is stabilizing so hard that a lot of women are getting pain, and so much so that they have to stop what they're doing. So I want to go over a great stretch to relieve that. Let's break it down. What you're going to do is, if we are stretching this hip flexor, you're going to step forward with the opposite leg, and many of you, I know, will already feel a really good stretch in this position, and that's just fine. So let me just talk through some key points with this. One, you want your foot and ankle directly below your knee. You don't want it back like this, because that puts added strain to your knee joint, and that's not what we're going for. We're going for a good, healthy stretch. So let's bring our foot and our ankle forward under the knee. And if this is all you can do, great. I know some people, this is all they can do, great. But what I want you to also consider is your pelvis level? So let's take a look at the pelvis. This is the pelvis, and we want this to be level when you are stretching. So I'm going to turn and show you from the other direction. So I'm going to lunge forward, and I'm just going to hang out here. My hands are down on the ground to give me support. And you're just going to go slowly. An important thing to keep in mind when stretching is that you never want to stretch cold muscles. From this vantage point, if I have my knee directly over my ankle, I've got my hands supporting, and I'm trying to keep my hips balanced and level, because your tendency is you're going to want to open this up to try to not stretch this area, but really I want you to turn and get your hips level, and if that means you need to bring your butt back a bit, that's fine too. It's a gradual process. Stretching takes practice, and forcing it will never make you more flexible. It will injure you. So I'm gonna let my pelvis fall to the floor. Another great way to open up when you're just starting out the stretch is, I've got my right hand supported next to my right foot, and you can lean over. Now this is one time where I'm okay with not having your pelvis perfectly level, but you're gonna reach up and over, and I love that this stretches out the whole side of the body. Now this muscle that we're targeting is the iliopsoas muscle. The iliopsoas muscle is a great stabilizing muscle. It helps us in a lot of hip flexion, kicking, walking, running, tons of activities, but it can get really, really tight, and it can be problematic if you don't stretch it out. Let's go through the progression of this stretch, slowly, carefully, gently. If at any point you need to stop and stay at a certain level, great, hang out there. Don't go any further. But if you feel comfortable and you can progress with me, that's great too. I'm going to lunge my foot forward so that it's directly below my knee. I'm going to shift my weight over into my right hand, and I'm going to reach my other arm long and open up the side of my body like that, all the while relaxing through here. And then I'm going to put my hand back down, and if you can, lunge your body a little bit farther forward And you can reach around and try to grab that foot. Again, I'm being mindful of having my hips balanced. Some people recommend lifting up like this to get the better stretch. I like to tuck my head to get a better stretch into the iliopsoas, because the iliopsoas goes into the pelvis and out to the hip bone, and by giving my pelvis a little bit of a tuck, you can even engage your glutes a little bit, that increases the stretch even more. Now when you stretch, you want to hold the stretches for at least 30 seconds so that the muscles get the memo to relax. And there's another component to this stretch sequence that I like, is after you come out of the stretch, shifting your body weight backward like this and getting a good stretch on the back of your leg. Think sticking the booty out and reaching your chest forward. And again, level pelvis, because we want it to be balanced on both sides. Now, if you find that you are able to fully straighten this leg, and you might not, you might have to be up here, and that's okay. You will work up to more flexibility. But if you are able to straighten that knee and even flex the foot, you will get even more of a stretch all the way down the back of this leg and even into the foot. This is a really great stretch for if anybody suffers from plantar fasciitis, because our fascia is all connected. So when it gets tight in here, it could be related to tightness here, or tightness here, or tightness here, or tightness here, all connected. So this is an excellent stretch for that. Now for all these positions, you want to hold for 30 seconds at least, and do the same amount on each side so that you're balanced. A lot of people think that stretching is a waste of time. It's not. It will actually let you do more in your exercises, and it will prevent you from being injured, so you can do more exercise and be more active. So it's super important to incorporate at least 5 minutes at the end of your workouts just devoted to stretching out the muscles so that they can stay healthy, pliable, flexible, and continue to get stronger. The final stretch I'd like to review with you for your iliopsoas is a modified cobra stretch. So I'm doing it right now. I'm just hanging out. I'm letting my pelvis relax into the mat. So you can get the feeling for it, just relaxing. But the next level of the stretch is more active. I'd like you to consider lengthening through the crown of your head, and almost like you're gonna pull yourself across the room, and you are engaging your abs so that your rib cage is laced together. Think of tying up your sneakers tight, 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 reaching through the crown of your head, and your elbows are almost pulling back like this. If I were to actually move, that's kind of what they would do. But you're lengthening so much through the crown of your head, and you can even extend your legs straight, 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 almost hyper extending your knees as you reach through your chest, reach through the crown of your head, and you are stretching out that front of the body while engaging your back of your body with this lift. It's again that physical therapy term, reciprocal inhibition, where when you engage one side of a body part, the opposite side of the body part will relax. So reach, 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 and hold for a count of 30 seconds. And if you start to feel it in your low back, that probably means you're sticking your booty out too much. Then tuck working your pelvis under, almost like your parade could go under your belly. Lengthening, 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 and relax. I hope that you found this video helpful. I hope that it allows you to go farther in your runs, farther in your spin classes, and enjoy your home booty workouts.